Hi everyone, I am here with a process video of a layout using my Scraptastic December kits. I got the Heartbeat and Heartbeat add-on kit, and I'm trying to get more current with my kits, so these I had literally just opened about a week ago, and I'm showing you some of them, or I'm showing you what's in the kit. And I'm going really fast through this because I figure a lot of it's been shown already, and I didn't want to spend too much time just focusing on that. It's a really nice kit. There's always so many embellishments to use in the Scraptastic kits. So here I'm opening the add-on and showing you everything that's in the add-on. Lots of embellishments. That's going really fast. Alright, so I went ahead and I put all of those items in a plastic 12 by 12 container. I normally put them in with the little, I don't know, they're the trays that go into these containers, and I pull out all the embellishments and kind of fit them in, but I actually don't have any available right now, so they're all being used. So I'm just showing you here, those are the papers that I'm going to use to scrapbook this picture. Trying to figure out what embellishments I might end up using, and I'm gonna try really hard to use as many of those letters up as I can, because I actually already had some of those prior to getting another box in the kit, and I do like them a lot, and I'm really into embossing on my wood veneers lately, so I'm hoping to use that, to use those letters as much as I can by even changing the colors with embossing, heat embossing. So I'm using that paper with the little V's, and I'm just going to use that as the main background sheet. And I always tend to layer my pattern paper on top of usually cardstock. Sometimes if it's solid enough or it goes well, I'll use pattern paper there too. And I'm using this orange paper to kind of find the place where I'm going to put the picture. And I ended up cutting the paper 6 inches, so 6 by 12, and I kind of want the picture to fit inside of the block, so I cut a part of the picture off that really didn't matter. It didn't really have anything in there. This is actually a picture of my brother and his daughter. One of his daughters. He has 3 daughters. This is Amber. And I don't know what everybody else thinks about these embellishments with the bobby pins. I love the embellishments, but I cannot make those bobby pins work. I've done several layouts now with trying to use those, and I actually end up taking off the bobby pins for all of them, except for the last one. I think I just pull the back of the bobby pin off so it still shows the front. And here's where I'm embossing the letters. I'm embossing them in gold, and I'm not going to do all of it on camera. I was just kind of showing how I do the letters. I just kind of press it into the ink pad and then dip it into the embossing powder, and there's the letters. I need to fix my lighting because every time I bring my hand up to the camera, it's really dark. I never noticed that before. But I still think you could see it. It's pretty shiny gold. I don't know what I was doing, but I see that I've got some ink that I want to splatter, but I need to put that down first. So yeah, I was saying about those bobby pin embellishments. They poke into the paper really good, and then you can get them to actually kind of settle in based on the curves of the bobby pin. But the problem is the bottom of the bobby pin sticks out so far. I have no idea how you put it in a page protector without it ruining your layout. You know, that it's behind or in front of. So if anybody has any ideas on how that works, let me know. I've just been basically busting off the bobby pin part and using the embellishments, because the embellishments are really cute, especially that camera and the black and white heart. That one's really cute too, and I love that ampersand. It's wood. And I do wish that there was a way to make those bobby pins look, kind of stay in there so they're not poking out, but I couldn't make it work. So I just talked through the whole time I was going through that embellishment pack, but it's an Amy Tangerine embellishment pack. I pulled out a bunch that I thought I might be able to use on here. There's a date on the picture, and I'm going to actually try to cover that up. I'm not a fan of the date showing, which I know I have tons of pictures that actually have the date printed on it, just because back when I first got a digital camera, I didn't know how to turn that off. And this picture is actually newer, but it was done by someone else. So I still love the picture, just got to hide the date. So I'm kind of placing the embellishments how I think I might like them. And I basically just want to have this triangle effect where most everything's kind of going in a diagonal, and then I just put a little bit at the bottom. And I did get the ink splatters on there too, and I think I was good this time and actually walked away and went and did something so that my ink splatters wouldn't smear, because I have no patience, and I will actually, I swear I smear my ink splatters almost every time I splatter. But this time it's nice and dry. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put the title, and it's just going to be basic Kevin and Amber. I end up moving them up to the top, and I like that better. Now it's just a matter of fiddling with that ampersand and figuring out how that's going to fit in there. Oh, apparently I'm going to play with this other stuff first, so I'm just putting that down, and the little circle embellishment. I sort of feel like I have no idea what I'm even talking about in this narration today, and I just realized the reason why is because I don't have the layout in front of me. So I went ahead and grabbed it. So the little circle says high five, and it of course matches that paper perfectly, because that is a Amy Tan paper. And I'm going to put those little corner pieces. I decided to go against what I normally would do, and I put it overlapping between the background sheet and the 6x12 orange paper. And I think this is where I fiddle with the ampersand, trying to figure out where I'm going to put it and how it's going to fit in there. Of course, I love the bobby pin because it's, matches the gold letters, but it just, to me, doesn't look right. I end up pulling off the bobby pin like I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah, and then I decided that because I want to put the title up there, it looks too crowded up there. I wanted a little bit more space, so I'm just going to move the picture down just a tiny bit, and then I end up moving that camera down a little bit too. I don't even know if it was, just that a little bit made a big difference in my mind anyways. So just putting everything back on, and then that leaves me more space. And then I went off camera to put that together, and you can see that I took off the bobby pin off that ampersand, but I love the way that looks. And let's see, what am I popping up? Oh, I'm putting the These Days badge down. And I believe everything that I used was in the kits because I had the add-on. Trying to see if any of those other bobby pins will work out. Bobby pin embellishments would work out. And decided against that. I end up putting some of those puffy stickers on there, but first I'm going to go through and see if there's anything in this sticker sheet that I like or that might match with the layout, which there probably is. There's so much on there. I love those hearts up top. They're kind of crisscross with gold lines. I'm going to go ahead and put the happy down, which this is almost like a little paper clip and a word. It's wood veneer, and I'm so afraid of that breaking, but I don't know. I just put it down and it's doing good. And then this is where I'm going to add in some of those puffy stickers. Adding in some, like an orange dot and a little kind of brown colored dot and a blue one. The brown one, I guess, comes later. Adding the arrows. I end up adding 3 arrows. One that's kind of pointing towards the layout, one that's pointing at the picture, and then one that's pointing at do on the heart. And then I added the little pink circle puffy sticker that says click. And this is where I add that brown dot. So I'm really liking the way it's coming out so far. I know I need to add a little bit of journaling in there, which I just did. And it just says, you know, Kevin and Amber posing for a photo at one of our weekends at my brother's cabin. We basically go as a family to my brother Russ's cabin a couple times during the summer, and this was one of our visits. And so I'm just showing you the layout, which there are pictures at the end. It'll help with the lighting so you can see it close-ups. All right, so there's the pictures, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.